Why the hell are you still in your relationship? That's the question I often find myself asking when people come to me after they've been dating somebody for like 3 months, 6 months, a year, or even longer, and they still don't know how they feel about their future together. And that's usually spurred on by their partner when they come to them and start asking why they're not willing to kind of make long-term plans, or why they won't meet their parents, or just has this general sense that their partner is holding back in the relationship. And the truth is, after being in an exclusive relationship with somebody for 3 or 4 months or longer, you should know how you feel about them. And if you're honest with yourself, you probably already do. You're just avoiding the conversation that'll bring the truth to the surface. And sometimes I get a lot of pushback on this, where the person coming to me will say, well, we're both having fun right now, why would I mess things up? Or they'll say that they're not ready to leave yet and they don't want to hurt that other person. But to me, these arguments are invalid because they completely disregard the other person's wants or feelings. Because by the time you're stressing about this, you already know what the other person's looking for. They've probably already told you multiple times what they want, and they've even started discussing what they imagine their future to be like. And for example, I tend to talk to a lot of men about this. So they're dating a woman, and 95% of the time or more, if a woman's dating you for months and months on end, then she sees a long-term future there. Yes, tons of women casually date around, but once they find a guy that they actually spend extended time with, then almost assuredly they imagine that to be their man unless something goes wrong. So please don't delude yourself. If you're avoiding this conversation, you are being selfish, not compassionate. Let's say you go tell your partner that you just don't imagine marriage in your future. Yes, that's going to hurt them, but it's going to hurt them a lot less now than it will a year from now, where they've invested more energy, time, and emotion into the whole relationship. It's like 100 times more devastating, because not only do they feel hurt that they invested all that time into something that's going to end, but that they also invested a year of their life that could have been used to be with someone that actually wanted a committed relationship. But this also goes for you, where you could have better spent that time elsewhere. Okay, yes, you had a nice relationship with a girlfriend, you shared some experiences, you had hot sex. That's wonderful, because you could have done this with many people who'd be cool with casual sex and no one gets hurt. So if you're finding yourself in this exact situation, I would start to ask, what is holding me back from moving forward with this person? If you already know for 100% certainty that you don't want to be with them, then you should probably end it right now. That's especially true if it's for things that you know just won't be able to change. Like if you're largely not physically or sexually attracted to your partner now, that's probably the way it is. Or if their personality is entirely different than what you're looking for, or they hold values that are just completely different than yours, or they want an entire different lifestyle or future, then have that conversation. And you'll be surprised. I've had so many occasions where a person goes to their partner and tells them that they realize they're not looking for something long term. And while it stings, their partner sometimes is open to continuing a more casual connection until they themselves find a longer term prospect. If you're truly confused or unsure about their future potential, then I would ask myself, have I talked to them about my concerns? For example, let's say you want your partner to be more social when you're out, or maybe with your friends. If you haven't told them that that's important to you, then of course they don't know necessarily that something's wrong, and they haven't even been given the opportunity to fix it or to show you that they could grow as a partner together. And that's what a good relationship has. Communication when you want to improve things, to see if you guys can and come together to find some kind of resolution. Great relationships have that growth mindset because no two people are alike, and they need to figure out how they kind of blend together. And in some cases, this changes everything. You share your concerns with your partner, they hear you out, they start working towards improving them with you, and then the relationship actually gets stronger. So please stop holding something against your partner if they don't know that they're doing something wrong. Now, sometimes these talks do help both of you realize that there isn't a future here anymore. But at least both of you feel like you were honest with each other, respected each other, and wanted the best for each other. And if you're dating someone now and you want to tell them that you're ready for a long-term relationship, check out my video here where I break down practical examples of exactly what to say.